Hey, this is Zach and the man, Mike Skunda.
Skeet.
Yes, and we have a question for everybody on the internet community today. MMOs, okay? They've been with us since the dawn of gaming, basically. They've been around for a long, long time. And they have always had that system that you gotta pay to play. $15 or I think what was World of Warcraft?
Warcraft was like, I don't even remember. I know that like you had to buy the base kit way back then, or you had to buy the CD. Now it's like download, but
it still costs money. But I know back in the day it cost more money.
Blizzard would take your wallet and pretty much it'd be non-existent. It'd be a sentient blood mist.
Yes. And I've never really gotten into MMOs too crazily because of that fact. Because if I'm paying $60 for a game, I don't really want to have to pay $15 to continue to play.
Month.
Yeah.
Keep in mind a month.
Yeah.
And a lot of these games don't even tell you that they're gonna pull money. They just do it anyway. So that's kind of off.
They don't do it in excrements. It's sort of unless you cancel, you have to keep paying, and then it gets really complicated to do that. But the question I really have is there's now thanks to the mobile generation and the Facebook generation.
Oh dear God, no.
The free to play games.
But pay to win.
Yes, but pay to win. That now there's a lot of games coming out, and some MMOs have started doing this, and some multiplayer games online like World of Tanks and
Combat Arms,
Nexon do this too. That you can buy it, you can get it for free, play it for free, and then if you want to be the best at it, you got to put some money into it to get the good guns.
Yes. Now to elaborate this, I play a lot of Combat Arms. I know, but basically. Let's put this way back in the day when I used to play it during beta, it was like, they gave you some good guns.
And then you lost everything, right?
Oh no, like, it was one of those things where it's like, yeah, you could level up. You could be amazing. I've seen guys, like, snipe people with, like, the crappiest gun in the game, like M16. However, NX started coming out with increments. First, it was like get a rare skin. I'm like, okay, that's worth it. It's kind of cool, cosmetic.
If you're playing the game, paying for the stuff in it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, cosmetic wise.
And in games like Combat Arms, and now coming to the PlayStation 4, Deep Down, which looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Like if you're putting in the work as a developer and you're making a free to play game, and I'm really getting into your game, I will probably put some money into it because I won't feel that romp for it.
Yeah.
But here's the question I have, because Final Fantasy XIV, Realm Reborn, the original Final Fantasy XIV when it came out was absolute crap. They came back, and it was not only considered a great game, but it was considered a great game because they actually managed to somehow make a new game out of an old game and still keep it with a subscription fee. And not lose the subscription fee and manage to save and salvage the game and turn it into something good. And I don't know how I feel about subscription fees.
Yeah, but
especially with these same games coming to consoles now.
Right.
Are subscriptions going to be able to survive if they go full-fledged to the console gamers? Because
I kind of feel like it might, only because you look at games like Combat Arms, World of Tanks. Nowadays, it's not about, oh, look, I have a cool cosmetic mod. It's who hoard themselves out the most to the company. For example, you go on Combat Arms nowadays, it's a bunch of specs running around with grenade launchers, friggin' like crazy crap that, like, it's like, come on, it doesn't even present a challenge. For example, World of Tanks. You've played it with me before. The damage physics are there. It's a great, beautiful.
He says I've played it with him before, but in actuality, I sucked with him before. Okay.
Well, you survived for like 4 minutes. That's better than most people.
I survived for 4 minutes because I couldn't find anybody. Nobody was there.
True, but like, for example, look at World of Tanks. Beautifully crafted game. Physics are there. I mean, it's just
But it's free.
Fun. Yes, it's free to play. But you could buy gold items. For example.
Well, yeah, but if you're buying a beautifully crafted game and you're not buying a beautifully crafted game, you're getting it for free. you don't feel that bad about buying the gold items if you're really into the game.
But what's the point now where the damage mode is there? You're busting away, you're doing good, you're in a KV1, you're taking out tanks. And then this little tier 2 tank pops up over the hill, kind of tiny piece of crap, but it's shooting gold rounds that pretty much potato anything. They're doing good, but I feel like they're starting to hoard themselves out.
Oh, yeah,
because
obviously.
90% of the games nowadays are decided by who has gold rounds in their gun. I don't see. I feel like subscriptions might last because of that.
Well, but see, here's my issue, is that both A Realm Reborn, which is coming to the PlayStation 4, and it's already on the PlayStation 3,
right,
and The Elder Scrolls Online, which is coming to all the consoles.
Right.
Well, I think the next gen consoles. I'm not 100% on the current gen consoles, but like these games, they're talking about how they're gonna have this separate fee for their game. You're not gonna have to. It's not gonna be on top of Live. We're not gonna offer it on top of Live. You don't need to have Live or PlayStation Network to play our game.
Right.
Yes, I fucking do, though. Because if I want to play anything else, I need Live or I need PlayStation Network now. So, like, in actuality, that's not, like, to me, a selling point that, oh, I can just pay your $15 a month instead of having to pay that. Because that, like, with Xbox Live and PlayStation Network, those are set prices for the year that I can buy.
Right.
With these games, like, they don't structure it like that.
Well, I know this is like a topic that a lot of people can go on for ages, but it's like I don't know. I'm kind of in between because I'm getting tired of free to play becoming who dumped the most money into the game is the one that comes out clean. Yet the guy that like maybe plays for years and years and is great, tunes his skill, is just not even worth it because some noob that went out and got $40. Like some of these guns are expensive. There's like $60 guns out there for combat arms.
Here's the moral. Here's the moral of the story. Once upon a time, in a land very close to us called the United States of America,
Ooh.
there came out a game called Call of Duty. And everybody and their brother bought Call of Duty, so they started making their games every year by putting as little amount of money into them as they could possibly put into them.
But hey! To defend Call of Duty, the fish move.
They do move though, but then everybody who bought the game, their little brother saw them playing the game, and now they wanted that game. So they bought the game, and now they buy it every single year from age 10 to age 14 because it's the greatest game to come out every single year and the only game to come out every single fucking year.
Quote unquote.
So a bunch of companies realized that, wait a second, these 14-year-olds, they can't be buying the game. How are they getting this game every single fucking year? Oh, wait, because mommy and daddy are fronting the bills. So if mommy and daddy are buying that, then mommy and daddy are going to buy all this other shit. And to just solidify this, I saw 3 parents come into freaking GameStop when I was over there today asking for, Titanfall for a pre-order for their son, and then pulling $60 out of their wallet and paying for it, and then, do you want to get the season pass for it? Oh, I better text my son at school and see if I can get in touch with him so I can know if he wants that too. Mommy and daddy's money make the world go round. Well, thank you. That's been our show today.
All right. Rate, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you think on the topic of, free to play, but pay to win, or subscriptions, along with this whole thing with mommy and daddy. Come on. It's starting to get old. What's going on, guys? But this is Scoons and
Zach.
And this is Zanzibar Gaming. Hope you enjoyed it.